So everyone's talking about generational wealth, right? And you want to make sure that your children are prepared and straight for the rest of their lives. You want to make sure that your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, everybody's straight, right? But the part that people don't realize is that you have to let go of whatever traumas or whatever things that might have happened to you in your childhood. See, in order for you to build generational wealth, you have to let go of generational trauma. That is the first step. Okay? Like, you have to sometimes unlearn what you've been taught, right? So you have to find your own path and what makes it right for you. See, everybody has a story. Of course, everyone do. But what you got to do is you got to understand that you make the rest of your story. You make the last chapters. Okay, so like the beginning chapters, no, you probably ain't had nothing to do with that. But them end chapters, you had something to do with. So make sure that you always are holding yourself accountable. Because when I tell you, I really and truly sometimes want to just bawl, just cry about shit that happened, be like, oh, boo-hoo, when I was a kid and this and that. But I be having to really, really realize, okay, what that have to do with me being an adult? Like, what they got to do with today? The choices that happened when I was 10 years old and me being denied certain things as a kid, like we'll talk on that later. But why am I letting that define me? Okay, so that goes to that generational trauma. You got to let go of the generational trauma in order to build generational wealth. Do I have wealth yet? Hell no. Everybody that I know right now is currently working on such things. But what I do know is you cannot have no generational wealth without letting go of your generational trauma. And I just see that people just pass that shit on. Like, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And another thing. Okay, here's the thing. Before you say, hey, when my children get to 18, they got to get the hell out. Baby, what was you doing at 18? Because I ain't going to lie, at 18, baby, I was green. So I sure as hell know that my children ain't ready to be talking about some getting out no house in no 18. Like, no, they're not ready. I'm not saying I'm going to hold them like they're hostages. But I sure as hell ain't pushing them out like they some goddamn, what them things is.